Hey guys, welcome back to Rockford YouTube channel. For this video I have a little tool deals after dark to share with you. It is nice and early in the morning, 2:45 as I speak. I didn't even plan on doing a video today, but as I was looking through everything I posted, I was like, wow, I posted some amazing stuff today. There are some really good deals. It's one of those days that just kind of puts everything in perspective. Sometimes you lose sight at how good you are at something. You know what I mean? Like maybe you've been doing your job for 20 years and you just don't even realize how much you know and how good you are at it until you get the unfortunate task of having to train like a new person, you know? And then you're teaching them how to do it and you're thinking to yourself, man, this guy's a damn retard. And I felt that experience today, and I'm like, man, I am so damn good at this. Just looking at all these amazing deals. So these are all Amazon deals today, and they're all going to be linked down below. And they're not all tool deals, but we are, tool heavy, of course. This first deal is just so good. It really is what compelled me having to do this video. We have the men's golf polo shirts, performance quick dry, moisture wicking, collared shirts, short sleeve. It's by Pins Park. We've had their clothing items on the channel a few times. It's 45% off, but then we also have additional discounts and they all stack. It's really good. There's a bunch of different colors and sizes available, but it's your basic polo shirt, although I do like these moisture wicking ones that are better than just the old school cotton type ones that aren't the greatest. $17.99 is the regular price. Then we have the 45% promo code, and of course this link automatically applies the code to your account. Also has all the different colors and sizes for you. But then on the page right now has a 5% discount when you buy 2 and an 8% discount when you buy 3. Now all of these stack. So if you buy 3, you're getting 45% off, and that promo code applies to all 3 of them. You're also going to see another discount for 5% off at the checkout, and then you're going to see another discount that is 8% off at the checkout. So you're actually getting 58% off. I think it was about $7 after everything was said and done if you were to buy 3 of these black ones. I believe you can get different sizes and colors and still qualify for that 5 and 8%. I didn't try that. I just changed the quantity to 3 on the polo shirts, and that's just an amazing deal, and they're good quality. I really like the ones that I got a couple of months ago. Next up, we have the Butane Torch lighter gun refillable cooking torch, although you can use it for other things. I did not have cooking prospects in my brain when posting this, but okay. With adjustable flame and safety lock, ergonomically designed by Kibit, and it is 45% off. So you see that little guy there. I'm thinking in tight spaces, you got some rusty nuts and bolts and stuff. There could be a good automotive use for that. $18.99, 45% off going through the end of the year. So we almost cut that in half. We're going to be close to $10 on that bad boy. I was looking at some of the discounts on these things as I was going, and I have already decided that we are not going to put a whole lot of effort in trying to do the math. I know I get dumber as I get older, but I also get dumber as it gets later in the day. And I was looking at some of those trying to figure out, like, okay, if you kick that, carry the one, and you'd think I was like drunk or something, but no, I'm not. I'm just stupid. That's the problem. Set screw assortment kit, one thing that I had to pick up myself. Now it is metric, which is not my favorite. I don't even like metric hardware in my stuff because I normally only mess with SAE and it just leads to confusion. But at least it's in a case, so I'll know as soon as I look at it, oh, these are metrics. But for something where I'm gonna, thread my own hole or whatever, I do have the tap and die sets for, I could do metric if I had to. These are stainless steel set screws by Gargol. And they're 75% off because we have stacking discount. So it comes in the handy dandy case. Of course, they're all going to be labeled, which is really nice. Makes it a little bit easier. It's a hex for, tightening. Normally $9.99. We have a 50% promo code. Oh, what else was there? Why did I include the link? Ugh. I don't know when it expires, but we have a 50% promo code. And right now, a 25% coupon on the page. So that's a total of 75% off. It's $2.49. See, I told you the deals were amazing. Tell me you can't use some set screws every once in a while. I was just using one of those bad boys the other day. I had to fix something. Well, not those specifically, but you know what I mean. 11-piece bolt extractor kit. deep bolt extractor set for rounded, damaged, rusted, broken, stripped bolts by Beast. 40% off. Comes with the handy dandy case. Looks like we have a little adapter kind of guys. Bunch of different sockets. $33.99, but then 40% off there. Again, not sure when it expires, but we just posted it within the last hour or two, so it's working right now. 7-inch snap ring pliers set. Heavy duty, internal, external, circlip pliers kit, straight bent jaw. It's by Diff Life. And 50% off. So another handy dandy case on that one. $26.99. Get to cut that in half. It's going to be $13.50. Now, if we go to this link here, there were several different tool options. They had a mini pliers set. They had one of those reels that are like a tape measure wheel, the 100-footers, you know? It might have been like more than 100 feet. I don't know how much weight. It's one of those big-ass long tape measures, all right? It had that, and I feel like it had something else that I'm not remembering. But again, you can go to that link, and I was on the fence. If I actually wanted to post all three. Maybe I should have put all three on the page. The little tape measure guy was the first thing that I saw, and then when I went to the link, I was like, ooh, the snap ring pliers. Now, the snap ring pliers are a little bit more specialty, I guess. But the mini pliers, I thought maybe more common. Maybe more people would want them. But I didn't feel like they were as good of a deal as the snap ring pliers. So that was how we deduced things down to one. Wire brush set, 5-piecer, 10-inch, plastic, handle, descaling, welding, dust, bending hand tool. What the fuck? By Maxman, 50% off. And look at that. You get the little shorty guys, the bigger ones. I like these with the getting like grooves and stuff. You got that little extra guy sticking out. And these are a replaceable thing. You definitely wear the hell out of those. $11.79, but then 50% off. So what is that? Just under $6 for the 5-pack there. Now I thought, yeah, here we go. If you go here, this was another set, same brand, 50% off. I think it was just a bunch of the smaller ones, but now I don't remember. But this will bring you to the promo code page and show you the item. Paint sprayer for Milwaukee M18 batteries. I feel like we've seen the DeWalt ones lately, but we haven't seen as many for the Milwaukee, so I want to go ahead and throw this up here. Cordless paint sprayer, 200-watt electric spray gun by Toxicologist. 40% off. So there, I like that they even color match them. They make the DeWalt ones yellow, the Milwaukee ones red. Although at heart, I'm just a troll, so I would do it backwards just to piss people off. It'd probably cost me sales, but the smile it would bring to my face would be worth the lost revenue. It's much like my commentary here on this channel. It probably cost me subscribers, but it brings a smile to my face, and that's what's important. Plus, we'd rather help like-minded people save money. You know, if you voted for Kamal, you can pay full price for your shit. I ain't looking to help you out. Milwaukee Red M18 electric spray gun. No battery included. $49.90. 20% promo code. 20% coupon. They do stack. Wouldn't put them both there if they didn't. So we're taking 40% off. Probably close to $30. Probably. 2-pack rechargeable flashlights, high lumen, 10-hour, long-lasting, super bright. 10 hours is probably like on low or moonlight mode, or I'm trying to think what's the other term they use for that. Moonlight or firefly is the other term. It's like 1 lumen. LED mini tactical flashlight by WTDT Pro. Sounds like a radio station. 42% off. So they are rechargeable. From what I remember in the other pictures, the charge port's in the butt, which is just where we like it. And it does come with the battery. So you're getting a 2-pack with the batteries, rechargeable flashlights, $19.99. The Prime member discount wasn't huge. I think it brought it down to $17.99 and then 42% with goofy ass promo code. We're not going to make it 45 or 50. We're going to stop at 42 because 40 isn't enough to get people out of bed. 50 bankrupts us, so let's put it at 42. You'd like to be like the person like in the room. It's probably just some random ass Chinese guy, but when he decided, oh, I'm going to make it 42. Why 42? What happened? Make it 45. Make it 47. Either 45 or 47 is perfect. If you know, you know. This goes through the 26th. So what is it, $10 for two or thereabouts? So $5 a piece, battery included. You like that. That way when you lose it, you don't cry. You pay like $100 for an Olight and you break that thing or you lose it, you might just cry. You won't cry over a $5 one. Unless you're the Lions head coach, because as much as I want to like that guy, he blubbers like a baby all the goddamn time. So I kind of can't stand him. He just cries. Every time I see him, he's crying. So he's like, these guys work so hard. Yeah, everybody works hard, fool. Stop crying. Cannot respect a man who cries constantly. He's like, oh, it shows his strength. His uncontrollable crying is just how strong he is. Yeah, okay. 10-pack, 6-inch, ultra, I think it's supposed to be ultra, and even though it's ultra thin LED recessed ceiling light with junction box by Dallaton. It's 50% off. Really love these little LED lights. They're so easy to install. You know, with those little spring-loaded clips on the back, as long as you get the hole reasonably right size, you just stuff them in there, and they grab the back, holds it nice and tight against there so you don't get any gappage or anything. And then, of course, you got the junction box with the switch here, so we can switch between 27, you know, all the different brightness, or not brightnesses, color hues. And one note, though, before you stick it up there, whatever one you choose, pick the same one for every one of them. Because if you put like 4 of those in a row or 4 of those in a room, and you have one that's different than the others, that shit's going to annoy you forever. The other thing is it's not that difficult to take these down. You just pull a little and push the clips back, and boom, you can fix it. But still, you'll have to get the ladder out, so do it right the first time. $84.99, 50% off. Now, you don't have to get a 10-pack. I included this link here because there are other ones, but I thought this was just really good because it's $85, but then half price. So what's that, $42, and you're getting 10 of them. So that's like $4.20 each. Is that mathing? I don't know if I like it when people say that. It kind of annoys me, but I'll go with it. This is a really good deal. This is, I think, unintentional, actually, so we'll see how long this one lasts. 2 soft shackles for kinetic recovery rope, 48,000-pound heavy-duty Power Sport USA, 50% off. Now, so it's the little soft shackles, as opposed to like using the little D-ring guys or something. 48,000-pound capacity. I've actually never used this style. It's $14.99 and then a 50% promo code. Now, this promo code is actually old. It's been around for a while. And I posted these once before, and they were $29.99 with the 50% promo code. I noticed today, and I don't know if it happened today, but I noticed it today, that they were down to $14.99. So now they're the same as what the promo code brought them down to before. But the promo code still works. So now you get the 2-pack for $7.49, which is an amazing deal. And then this link, I think, also had some strap options, like toe straps. But if you're into any of the recovery type stuff or off-roading type things, that's a really amazing deal. And you can always use extra ones of those. Bluetooth OBD2 Scanner, diagnostic tool, upgraded, 3-in-1 car engine fault code reader, clear error codes, and battery tester. You should send it to your local drunk so we can get a side hustle of working on cars. Except for doesn't have any tools. He's a drunk. $36, 50% off. Going to be down to $18 going through the 23rd. That is today. It goes through the end of today. Live data stream. Full OBD2 modes. I am readiness. Smog check. Boy, am I glad we don't have that around here. It's amazing. As shitty as Illinois is, high taxes, tons of stupid ass rules. Did I mention high taxes? God, the taxes here. But yet, and some counties do, but at least not statewide and not where I live, no emissions check, smog check, whatever the hell you call it. I don't have to deal with it. I don't know what you call it. Right? Sure as hell no, most of the cars in my life would not pass one of those things. Although I think the older ones would probably be exempt. The 66 and 74 are probably exempt from those kind of things, right? I'd probably purposely have an old car just so I wouldn't have to worry about that crap. Dumb government. I hate the government. 12-pack LED light bulbs, 9-watt E26 medium base 5000K daylight white 800 lumen non-dimmable Energy Star UL listed by Mastery Mart. So we don't even have a promo code or coupon. It's just a sale price, but a 12-pack for $8.99 on the LED bulbs. I really like me some LED bulbs. I'm so glad they came out because as efficient the compact CFLs were, I wasn't a big fan of it. Now, one thing I will tell you that's annoying, as we speak of not liking the government and hate, and I'm pretty sure, I know Australia did it years ago where it was like illegal to sell incandescent bulbs. Either the U.S. as a whole or maybe Illinois did it specifically. I don't remember the territory involved, but I feel like in the U.S. incandescent bulbs are set to be or have already been like illegal to sell. And that just sounds ridiculous. Even if that hasn't actually passed, if it was at least proposed. Either way, I hate it. I hate it. Get off my back. Don't restrict what I can buy. Get the hell away from me. I don't want to even know that you exist. Speaking of which, I was just watching TV as we'll go on to the next one. And Ted Cruz was getting interviewed, and I kind of am mixed on Ted Cruz. He certainly is not my favorite. But he was complaining about this bill and how they had, I'm not going to have the numbers right, but $260 billion for something. And he proposed a bill that was only $26 billion on the same topic. I'm like, no, fool, that's not any better. How about $0? How about zero? 260, 26, I don't give a shit. Zero. None. 16 lines, laser level, 4x3. I'm a big Rand Paul fan. Rand Paul, oh, Trump's back now. I was going to say my favorite elected official. Second favorite, I guess. Only because he will vote no on all that shit. We ain't spending money on nothing. I'll keep that money in my pocket, damn it. I can definitely spend it better than the damn government can. 16 lines, laser level, and I'm not a drunk, so I won't waste it on alcohol and smokes and then complain about being broke. 16 lines, laser level, 4x360, self-leveling, class green, self-leveling, cross line. Okay, all those things. It does all the things, and it's by Xi Jing. It's so cool how these things have just dropped so much in price. Hopefully by now, all of you guys have one, whether it's the 360 or just the straight, horizontal, vertical line versions, which these have gotten so cheap. There's kind of not much of an excuse not to have one of these now as well. But they're so useful for all sorts of things around the house, just lining things up, keeping it straight, making projects easier and faster. And I understand when they were like $300 a piece that, hey, that's a little out of the price range just for a laser beam. But this one, look at it. So it's $129.99, which initially, okay, sounds a little expensive. But we have a 30% promo code. We have a $30 coupon. And then recently we've also had those Twinkle Star ones that were super cheap as well. Those discounts here do stack. So you're way under $100 on this thing. Socket ceiling fan with light and remote control. You guys know this is one of my favorites. 18 big inches. Dimmable LED light bulb, 3 color temperatures, 6 fan speeds. Screw-in base by Eli Vern. I remember Eli Vern. He was a midget. 50% off. It's so funny how you're not supposed to say that anymore. My whole life, the word midget was just fine, and then one day it's like, you gotta call them little people. Why do I gotta call that midget a little person? They don't like being called midgets. I don't give a shit what they like. $39.97. There's a lot of things I don't like being called that people call me anyways, and they don't ask me if I like being called it or not. $39.97. 50% off. $19.97. Promise Society. We're worried about people's feelings. Their feelings don't mean shit. Don't worry about it, and society instantly becomes better. 10-pack solar lights outdoor, 40 LED with light reflector and 3 light modes, motion sensor wall lights by UniPRN. I wonder what that stands for. 50% off. Now, I know not a lot of people, maybe not everyone wants a 10-pack, but this was, again, your best value if you get the 10-pack. It's $80, and then the 50% promo code. So $40 for a 10-pack. That should be easy math. Is that $4 a piece? Is that how that works? I think that's how that works. And to compare, if you went to Harbor Freight's website right now, unless they've changed the price recently, which I doubt they have, their little wall light, which isn't as bright as this one, is like $15 for one. It's so insane. That's one thing crazy about Harbor Freight is when it comes to like LED stuff or a lot of things that have like solar panels or rechargeable type things, it's like that's where they want to get their extra margin. It's like, we might not make a ton off this, although I think they're making a killing on a lot of it, especially recently as I've seen more the markup that a lot of these Chinese people have. And, all the Harbor Freight stuff's coming from China, too. And these Chinese sellers on Amazon, they're throwing a kickback to Amazon, and Harbor Freight doesn't even have to do that. So, okay, I don't know. But as I've seen through other programs I've joined over the last couple of months, a little insight into how much it costs these guys to, like this thing, they're paying like 25 cents or something to make one of these lights, and then Harbor Freight's going to turn around and sell it for $15, so they're just making a absolute killing on it, where these guys, even though they're only selling for $4 a piece, they're still getting a good little change for themselves, considering, hey, nothing beats slave labor for cheap prices. That's not funny. Shouldn't laugh at that. Poor Uyghurs. $79.99, 50% off. We already talked about it. Okay. Speaking of which, how's Nike doing? Are they still using those people? Portable power station, 56,000 milliamp hour battery backup. So we have two 300 watt outlets, peak 600 watt. 1.5 hour fast charging. Okay, so that's if you plug it into a wall, which most people, you can, but most people aren't going to plug this into a wall. Most of these people want to plug or pair this with a solar panel. This is by Darren Ener. 40% off. Texting me at 3 o'clock in the morning. What the hell's wrong with you? They know I'm awake. It's the thing. $149.99. 40% off. Not sure when it expires again. Just posted that today. This was one of those where I wasn't even going to try and do the math. So like 50% off would be $75. And it's 10% less than that. So it's $15 less than that. So it's $90? No. Maybe? I don't know. But I love the little portable power stations. You got to get yourself a solar panel to go with it, though. And these things are so much fun. You get yourself somewhere between 100 and 200 watt solar panel and get a little setup, plug that thing in. It's so useful. This is an amazing deal. I'm actually kind of surprised it still lasted. I posted it this morning thinking that the price would be updated or changed or maybe sold out, but Bosch isn't as popular as if it was like a DeWalt or something. But still, this is a really amazing deal, and it's a plug-in item, so you don't even have to worry about being in their battery platform. 1.25 horse variable speed palm router combination kit. So you get the fixed base and the plunge guy. Comes with the case. Again, it's a corded tool, so you don't have to worry about being in Bosch's platform. It's $185, but they have a $30 discount when you add the item to your cart when you go to the checkout. So it ends up being $155, and that's about $100 cheaper than everybody else. Home Depot, Lowe's, Acme Tools. So if you need a router, that's hard to beat right there. And you're not even going like alphabet soup weird Amazon company brand. 4 pieces, quarter, 3/8, half-inch drive, SAE plastic, ABS socket organizers. Now, we got to talk about it a little bit. This is by Mix Power. I posted this earlier today, and this is sold out, but bear with me for a second. It was $5.98, which is half price, and you had all these little socket organizers. Now, when you go to the Amazon page, there was like 4 or 5 different variations. When I posted it this morning, this one was available at a discounted price. As I just checked it to do this video, a different variation on the page was now on sale. That was not on sale this morning, and this one was sold out. Because it's late and I want to go to sleep, I did not update this. In the morning, when I wake up, I will check this page and I will update or change it or whatever needs to be done so that it is more accurate. But for now, I don't want to take the time to do it. So I'm just telling you, there's a different variation. It's a different set, but it's the same concept and it's the same company. And it's on the Amazon page if you go there. 4-pack rechargeable. Oh, we had a lot of LED lights here. There's some good LED light deals. Rechargeable LED work lights with magnetic base. 360-degree rotation by Limatech. Just look at that. 4-pack of those guys. Little bendy, smally guys. They really remind me of my Gear Wrench one, which in retrospect was like way overpriced. I'm sure it was licensed to Gear Wrench, or they licensed the name so they could slap it on there and sell more of them, and I way overpaid for it. I mean, even though I got it on sale, looking at these other ones that look just like it, I'm thinking, yeah, I got had on that one. $21.49. So there is no promo code or coupon. That is just a sale price. But at $21.49 and you're getting 4 of them, it's only about $5 a piece. So you got the magnetic base. Mine has a little hook on the bottom. I don't know if I talked about having a hook on these. And then you got the bendy so you can move it wherever you want. They're little. They're not going to be the brightest in the world, but they're also only $5. Totally usable. Real nice under a dash or somewhere in the engine compartment where you can't get a bigger light, or the bendiness gives it a little extra in a cabinet, or some confined dark area. I don't know if you got a steel plate in your head. I guess you could just stick it to that sucker and it's a headlamp. Alright guys, that's it. We got to wrap this up. All the links will be down below. All Amazon deals. I wish I could have done a video earlier today because those Lowe's deals were super good. So hopefully you check the community post. That was the best I could do. I'd add it to that collection thing and down at the bottom. But I was too busy losing a bunch of money on the Bears game. I was so mad. I had a bet, and I don't even know how it added up to this. But it had a bonus, and it was a 4-leg parlay. And I got to the point where if Rome Odunze for the Bears scored a touchdown, I was going to win $1,760 on a $10 bet. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, I know you guys suck. I know you're going to lose. But Rome, just get a touchdown. And he actually had the ball thrown to him in the end zone at the end of the game. I was like, oh, you bastards. That would have been so amazing to win. But story of my life, he couldn't catch the damn ball. Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure to give the video a like. Subscribe for a nice subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.